大家好，欢迎来到我们的 podcast. 我是 Una.
我是 Mia.
And today we are going to be ranking IB classes. This episode is going to be in English because, as you guys know, it is a bilingual podcast, so we like to switch it up now and then. And we are back with our ranking videos. As you can see, we really like this genre.
Right. And then the topic of today's episode is going to be the IB diploma courses and classes that you can take. And also the different parts of IB.
Facts. I think these are the ones that are offered at our school. I didn't do the ones that aren't offered at our school.
Yeah.
Because there's so many IB classes that you could take.
Yeah, there's like IB Econ, IB Mandarin, a lot of other things. Oh, there's IB Philosophy too, which is pretty cool.
That's probably, isn't that like literally?
That's like TOK.
That's like TOK.
But like different, I guess. But yeah, so.
And we're also going to be grouping the SLs and HLs together. And if you guys don't know what that is, that's like standard level and higher level. So it's like technically the same class, but it's like different one's harder than the other, I guess. But we're just going to be grouping them together because doing them separately would be too much.
Yeah.
Okay, first one we're going to rank is IB English. IB English is very interesting because I feel like there's a lot of, like on top of paper 1 and paper 2.
There's a lot of things you have to do. Like we also have to do this IO, which is an individual oral where you basically memorize 2 different texts and you talk about it for 10 minutes. It's a little nerve-wracking, but
I feel like once you really practiced it, like it got like less scary. I feel like. Yeah.
I think it's definitely a very challenging course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like the works that we read are pretty interesting.
Yeah, I feel like all the books we read are like good.
I really enjoyed Frankenstein and Macbeth. So
that was for year 1, but in year 2, I like we're reading a book right now. It's called The Thief and the Dogs. I like that book.
Oh yeah, I like it.
But before that, we did poetry, which I think can be a little challenging. Yeah. Like you're not really used to like reading poetry, but it's like a good skill to have.
Yeah, for sure.
To be able to do that.
Yeah. We spent like a long time on it, and it was on South African apartheid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, facts. Which was pretty interesting, and you get to like learn a bit about the history too.
Yeah.
But given that, it's not my favorite class.
It's definitely not.
It's not up there.
I feel like I like the content, but it also is like it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I would say it's B.
Okay.
Wait, no, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like C.
No, I could totally put it in C.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if it were year 1, I would put it in B, but year 2 this year is like, it's been so hard.
Yeah. It's like it comes at you.
Yeah, for sure. You really have to like stay on top of it, I feel like.
For sure.
And and the grade, actually, I'm not sure if this is only our school, but the grade bands, like at first it's like 0 out of 4, like in each criteria.
Yeah.
But it goes to 0 to 5 now, so there's like a whole other like mark that you can like achieve, but it's really, really difficult.
Yeah, it's
really hard
because you have to get 4 out of 5 for every single thing that you're being tested on just to have like just an A.
I know.
And anything below kind of drops it down. So it's very difficult in that sense.
So definitely if you're like an overachiever who like wants to get all A's, like you gotta lock in for this class. Mm-hmm. Like, cause that addition of the 5 is like so hard. Yeah. But yeah.
Okay, now we have IB Bio.
Actually, neither of us take this class.
Yeah, neither of us take this class, but we heard good things. I've
heard good things about it, but I feel like every time I talk to like someone who's worried about IB Bio, like it's because they have so much work. Like I think it's a big workload.
Definitely a lot of memorizing. Yeah. And like I feel like it's the class that takes the most amount of time.
Oh, for sure.
Time and effort.
Because you have to like study. Like we have this friend like to study for the test, like she literally pulls an all-nighter, like stuff like that. Like, and that might just be because like if you don't review enough like in the meantime, but I still feel like if you want to do like good on those tests, like you have to like put in the work. Like it's really
not
hard.
like that type of class where it's like you could go in and just be set up for the test just by attending class. Like you have to do a lot on your own time.
Yeah, for sure.
So we can't really speak for anyone in IB Bio. But I feel like the people that are in it are like happy in it in the sense that they have a lot to take away from it.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's like it's definitely not like a class where it's like you take it and you don't know what to do with it after. Like it's knowledge that you need for like college stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's a useful class. I think I'd put it in B tier.
Yeah, me too. I was B for bio.
B for bio.
Okay, IB Chem.
Chen.
No, it just got cut off. IB Chen.
Okay, IB Chemistry.
We both don't take Chem.
Right.
But we do have friends who take Chem, but honestly, everything I've heard from them has been pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like, I think this class is really messy and, like, I don't know. I just feel like all my friends are always, like, lost. They're always lost. Yeah. And I don't know if that's their fault or if it's the curriculum's fault or, like, I don't know. But just, like, I feel like it does not seem like a very, like, fun and, like, educative class, I guess. Unless you, like, maybe do your own work.
Yeah.
Like, outside of the class.
It's also a newer class for our school. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, this is, like, the second year they're teaching it, right? Yeah, so I think it's still a little shaky on that front.
Yeah.
I would say...
I think I would put it in C tier, or maybe even D.
But is it...
perhaps.
I think I would put it in D because, like, I feel like it's not on the same level as English.
Yeah.
Like, English is a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay, but no hate to IB Chem, though.
Mm-hmm.
No hate. Okay, finally a science that we both actually take.
IBPSS, bro. This class is so fun.
This class... Okay, this is the science you take if you're, like, not a very, like, sciencey person. Like, I don't want to say that to, like... Because I think there's still, like, a lot of value from that class. Like, we do learn stuff in that class that's important. But also, compared to, like, chemistry and bio and physics, it's kind of, like... I mean, I know people say it's the joke science. I don't think it's that bad, but, like, it's definitely, like... It's definitely the easiest one. Yep. I feel like ESS is a class where, like, you can just, like, take the class and do, like, minimal studying. And, like, you can do, like, decently well on the tests.
Yeah. And I wonder if this is the same as APES, Environmental Science. APES.
APES. Yeah.
But, yeah, well, we do a lot of fun things, too. Like, we go on field trips a lot. And those are really fun because you get to just connect with nature.
Facts.
And we get to write about it and everything, too.
Yeah. We didn't even have to, like, do an experiment or anything.
Right.
We just, like, went out in nature.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like the activities we do are fun. But honestly, that could just be our teacher. Like, I don't know if that's in the curriculum or, like...
That's true.
I think IBESS, like, that's gotta be, like, A tier.
It's A tier.
It's it's a great class.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
IB Physics.
The last science.
It is so difficult. I think it's the hardest IB science that we offer. Either that or, like, bio.
I think bio and physics are, like, pretty tied.
Because, like, I feel like physics is very conceptual. Like, if you don't understand, like, the mathematical components of it, then you can't really execute.
Yeah, you really need to know math for IB physics, like, which is something I would struggle in so much.
Yeah, I think I would.
Like
IB, or regular physics, it was, like, okay, but, like, there was already a lot of math in it, so I can't imagine what they're doing.
I actually like regular physics, though.
Me too. I enjoyed that class.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
But we took that freshman year. We took that a long time ago.
Yeah. I think... On a scale of difficulty, it would probably be, like, S tier. But, like, in terms of, like, if you, like, account for, like, other things, like, what you do in class, like, the IA and everything, like, maybe it could be B tier.
I think, yeah, we should just put it next to bio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Just, like, the safe zone.
Yeah, facts. B is, like, not good, not bad. Okay, IB history. I actually think that year 2 has been so much easier than year 1.
I think so, too.
For some reason, year 1, they really tried to make it super hard and, like, scare us and get us to drop it for some reason. It was a lot of work. Also, we wrote the IA during year 1.
We did a lot of the hard things.
I think
we had a lot of double essays where it was basically a timed essay where you'd write 2 essays in one sitting, and it was, like, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
That's definitely really hard to execute.
It was so hard. I never did well on those. Like, I didn't do, like, bad, but I did not do good. It was definitely a struggle.
Skill.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be good for, like, college. You learn a lot of skills. And
that is
it's
true.
Very content heavy, so you just really have to make sure you're on top of it.
I think it's, like, interesting to learn, too.
Yeah, I like it.
Like, it's cool to learn about history. But I would just say, especially with, like, the amount of work you have to do, you just have to, like, be on top of it. And obviously there's, like, a lot of memorization because it is history.
Yeah. But, like, it's not really, I feel like it's, like, you can internalize it by thinking about it like a story, you know?
That is true, but I feel like for the tests...
But for the test, no, you gotta know, like, facts.
You gotta know, like, every detail.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I would say it's A tier.
I'd say A tier, too.
But I think ESS is still better.
Yeah.
So I'll put it there.
Yeah. Oh, my God. IB psychology. This was my favorite class I've ever taken.
Oh...
I think
I hated psychology. No, okay.
That was my
I'm sorry.
class.
Psychology was just memorizing studies over and over and over again
and
then spitting them out on no.
Like I enjoyed every single study.
Okay, well that's like what you like though.
Okay, that's true.
That's
so
what
I'm, like,
you
like. Like I loved it.
Wait, what'd you like? Like what'd you love about it?
I don't know. I like learning all the different concepts, all the studies. Okay, the IA was like kind of a little bit annoying. But like I thought it was cool to, like, get our own results and everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like in order to succeed, in order to succeed, you gotta be, like, kind of interested in it.
Yeah.
But, like,
Or
I
not
feel like it's
succeed, because
doable.
I succeeded, but I was not interested.
Yeah.
But I just think, like, I probably had to try harder, because I actually had to, like, try to care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Because I'm just, like, not good at memorizing things. I feel like you're good at memorizing things. I just can't.
I think I am better at that.
Yeah, for sure. I don't
No,
know.
not than you.
No. Yes, you are.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's, like...
No, but you are, though.
No, like...
No, just stop.
No.
Just stop.
Stop.
Okay, back on.
I'm not better than Una. Oh my god.
I'm cutting that out.
Yeah, cut that out.
No, I'm cutting the part where you say you're not better than
Hey, if you're hearing this right now...
Okay, anyways, okay, wait, what would you rate it?
Okay, I would say S tier. I think we can put it in the safe zone, because so we can both come to a consensus.
Oh, facts. Like, okay, no, but the thing is, I didn't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I just hated all the memorization we had to do, but also that's low-key like history. So I'm down to put it in A tier.
Okay, A tier.
Okay,
that's a good one.
We can put it in the front. Actually, no, not in front of ESS, but we can put it in front of history.
Yeah, I'd say that. I feel like that's fair.
Okay, business.
Busy Nizzy.
We didn't take business.
We didn't take business either.
And I am glad we did not take business.
Yeah.
I've heard bad things.
I've heard bad things too. I don't think our students do the best on the IB exam for business.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Simply because not all the content is covered.
Yeah, I think it's hard to like fit everything into such a small time.
Right.
But also like other schools do it, so I don't know. But yeah, I would say it's got to be with chem. Like it's got to be worse than English, right?
I feel like and also it's got to be like it's the same thing as psychology. You got to be interested in it.
Oh, for sure. If you're not interested in, like, if you don't want to be a business major, just don't take the class. Like,
no, genuinely.
Honestly, it's not worth your time. Like, if you're doing the diploma and you need an elective, don't do business if you're not interested in business. Like, I think it would just be a waste of your time and energy. Like, at least psychology, like, I want, like, in my future, I don't want to do anything to do with psychology. But, like, I did find it interesting at times because you get to learn about human behavior and stuff like that.
Right.
But business is, like, I feel like if you're not interested in business, that class would be so hard.
True. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to put
I
it
think D tier.
like before chem or after chem?
Maybe after chem.
Okay, after chem.
Okay. IB art.
I mean, we don't take art because I don't think okay, I'm not very artistic.
I'm not artistic.
Myself.
No, me neither.
I feel like honestly, like, I mean, how hard could it be, right? Like, I don't know if that's like a bad thing to say. Like, is it?
No, I've been hearing like a lot of people are doing well. Like, it's graded really harshly. Because I think it's graded on like the technical things, not just like, oh, is it aesthetically pleasing?
Oh.
It's like graded on their skills, like how they use the tools and how they use like each like what is it called, element?
Okay, yeah, that's hard.
What is it? Yeah.
No, I think that's what.
I think there's also a writing component of it where you have to like kind of like defend your piece or like explain what it is.
That's
that might
crazy.
be for IB art, but
this is IB art.
Or sorry, AP. But I imagine that IB would
it's
have
probably
that
the same.
kinda...
I mean, I feel like if IB art you only do art, I feel like IB would be the type of organization to be like, you also need to blah blah.
Yeah,
you know how it's like
you're doing.
in English paper 1 you gotta like analyze art or whatever.
Yeah.
It's probably like that. Okay, where would you put it?
I don't know. Well, personally, I'm horrible at art, so
I know, me too.
I think if I were in the class, I wouldn't enjoy it simply because I would be really bad compared to everyone else.
I know, me too.
I
feel like D tier is calling the name.
D tier is calling. D tier is calling.
Okay, TOK. I think I'm biased because I really like my teacher, but honestly, even if I had just like a regular teacher, I feel like I would still like TOK.
Like, I like it.
I think
it's class.
It like taught me how to like think in a different way. Like that sounds
that's true.
So like
no, that's true.
That sounds so like kind of dumb, but like I genuinely never would have like thought about the questions that are asked in that class unless I took that class.
Yeah, I think it's a different way of thinking.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. I think there's been like a couple of really interesting units that we've had too, which is fun.
And I like how it's split up. Like there's like core concepts and then there's like areas of knowledge, and it's like very like I feel like it's structured, but like then when you're in the class you realize that like they kind of like all blend together, and it's like.
No, I like it because it's a moment to like slow down and actually think about things you wouldn't otherwise think about.
It's very unlike other classes where you're just like trying to like learn a bunch of stuff and like memorize it in your brain. It's like very like just think about the world. But
it is also like a discussion-based class, so I don't think it's like the best fit for some, or like I don't know. Like for me, like I had a harder time adjusting to the class because like I wasn't really used to always just like offering my hand and like answering like every single question, and it was just like so much like the teacher did minimal talking and the students did that, so I wasn't used to that when we first started, but I don't know, I think it was good because it kind of forced me to speak more in class and then gain my confidence in speaking and stuff.
Facts. Yeah, you do have to talk to like your table mates a lot, and there's like a lot of Socratics and there's a lot of like group discussions.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, if you're talking about thinking, you can't really like.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a lot of presentations too.
Oh yeah,
but they're very low key.
They are very low key.
Yeah. Okay, where would you rank?
I would rank it. I'd put it up there.
I would say I would say it's S tier, but I don't know because I feel like looking at the rest of these, what really are you gonna put in S tier?
Yeah. Let's put TOK up there.
Okay,
I like it.
I love TOK. All right, because I feel like it's a good break.
It
like
is. Yeah.
Okay.
CAS.
CAS.
I think it's what you make of it.
I think we need to invent an F tier and then put it in the F tier. Okay.
I mean, it. This is our CAS.
No. Okay, true. Actually, this is our CAS. But I would say that this podcast is genuinely the only aspect of CAS that I actually enjoy.
CAS is like what you make of it because you have a lot of choice in this. So you have to choose wisely and make sure it's something you're actually passionate about. Like, this is obviously reiterated a lot when you first start choosing your activities and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, genuinely, if you choose something just for the sake of it, you're going to suffer.
Yeah. No, I actually, like, didn't realize it until we started doing CAS. Like, listen to your teachers and your advisors when they tell you to pick something that you'll actually like. Because you're going to be spending so much of your time doing this stuff, like, you need to actually enjoy it. And if you don't, like you said, you're going to suffer because you're going to be spending, like hours, like, doing something that you just don't like. And, like, why would you do that?
And there's also this component of it, CAS reflections, we do it once every 2 months, and it makes it a lot easier to write about if you're actually doing it and you're on top of it. Whereas, like, if you're, like, kind of doing it sometimes, but, like, you don't really have much to say. So it just makes it really difficult.
Yeah.
So just do yourself a favor and choose something you like.
Yeah.
Because there's virtually nothing you can't do.
Yeah, you can literally do anything as long as it fits into a creativity activity.
And even if you do choose something and you choose, like, and you think, like, oh, well, maybe I don't want to, it's easy to change out of.
Yeah, like, I was doing, for my creativity, because this is our creativity, I was learning how to play the guitar, but then I low-key, like, it was fun at first, but it got boring really quick. And you can also do it with your friends, because we're doing it together. So I feel like that is, like, a fun way to, like, make it fun. You don't have to do it by yourself.
Yeah.
And I know for, like, I mean, you could literally, like, for creativity, you could literally, like, if you're interested in baking, like, you could just, like, bake food from different countries. I know people used to do that. Like, it doesn't have to be something, like, academic, like, it can literally be anything you're interested in.
Yeah.
Wait, so where are we going to rank it? I want to put it in S tier.
I want to put it in S tier. Compared to everything else on this list.
Okay, honestly.
Like, there's so much freedom here.
Okay, actually.
Liberty.
Facts.
Liberty.
I take back what I said about putting in F tier. You low-key actually convinced me. Because now that I'm thinking about it, like you do get a lot of choice.
All this?
Yeah, true. Would I rather take IB Chem? Okay, yeah. Okay.
Like, we're playing tennis, though. We're smacking the ball.
I think I was being dramatic. Yeah. Okay. It's definitely S tier. I'm realizing now.
Okay.
I am realizing what I have. The privilege that I have.
The privilege of choice and doing whatever you actually want.
Yeah. Facts. Okay. Well,
So this is definitely what turns a lot of people away from the program.
Yeah, and we literally just submitted our final draft, like, this week.
It was rewarding. I was very relieved.
I felt like this enormous weight, like, off my chest. Yes. Okay, not to, like, scare anybody or anything, but, like, okay, honestly, if you just do your work in a timely manner and don't procrastinate, you'll be fine. And please, for the love of God, just don't use AI. Oh my God. Because I literally like heard the teachers talking about, like, they already, like, have suspicions of, like, who's used AI and, like, blah blah blah. Like, okay, just, like, you just write the own thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, 4,000 words does seem intimidating, but, like, if you choose a good research question, you can go so in depth into it that you're gonna have no problem writing 4,000 words. Like, most of the people I know had over 4,000 words, and then they had to, like, cut stuff out. Like, if you really just, like, spend your time on it and do it well, like, it's really not that hard. It's just like you're writing an essay for English, or I guess whatever, like, subject you choose.
Right, because you get to choose what subject you want to do. And as we were saying before, like, I was obviously really interested in psych, and I did a topic where I was, like, already previously interested about, so you can literally expand on, like, a certain passion or a certain curiosity you have about something.
I mean, you should write about, like, what you're interested in, because you can essentially write about anything as long as it like has to do with one of your classes. And, like, I feel like I like history, and like, there was this museum I went to one time talking about this, like, the Transcontinental Railroad, and it was talking about how, like, this history was, like, marginalized because, like, a lot of, like, Chinese workers were working on it and stuff. Like, and I always wanted to, like, write about it or, like, find out more about that. And now I, like, have an excuse. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
No, it's an excuse to actually nerd out on
Exactly.
something.
So I feel like if you're not scared of it, like, it'll do good.
And also, you don't have to start worrying about it until, like, second semester of junior year. And you really do have a lot of time. Like, it's, like, it does kind of, like, creep up on you sometimes because, like, you're like, oh, I had this much time. So you don't really, like, it's not that strict.
I mean, we literally had, like, over a year to write it.
No, exactly.
But, like, your worst enemy, like, is like, waiting until then.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, for me, I did bilingualism and dementia. And I literally just read so much about it. And, like, you kind of already start forming thoughts and, like, you can basically, it just comes out.
I know, it really does. And also, like, you have to do a lot of research, but once you do that research, like, I feel like researching is the hard part. After that, you can just write and edit and, you know. But, yeah. Okay, where would you put extended essay?
As much as I liked it, I wasn't like, whoa, yay.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't, like, a good thing. I would say it's, like, B tier.
I'd say B tier,
because it's, like, right in the middle, right? It's, like, it was,
like, you get to choose what you want to do, but it's a lot of work. But it's rewarding in the end, so it's, like, there's good and bads of it. Yeah.
Facts. Okay, this says IB Spanish and French. Like, because...
Okay. So
I mean, I guess it doesn't even... Not even, like, Spanish or French, just, like, the second languages.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say that if you don't already know the language, like...
It's hard.
It's hard because, like, if you really want to actually learn the language, you have to put in a lot of work, like, outside of class.
And there's also an oral component of both of the languages.
Oh, my God, yeah.
So that's, like, definitely super difficult, but... I don't know, and...
Honestly,
I feel like it's not the like, I'm not super
I feel like we're both not interested in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say it's D tier, honestly.
I would also put it in D tier.
Yeah. It's, like, not great.
Yeah.
Okay, these last two are applications for math and analysis for math. We both take apps, and I took analysis for a little bit. I was in year 1 for, like, 2 months, so I don't think that counts at all. But let me just say, I didn't like analysis, hence why I dropped it and went to apps. I just think, honestly, if you're not trying to be STEM, just do apps. There's no reason for you to take analysis. It's just you go more into depth about less topics, but you really have to, like, figure out why formulas work and like stuff like that. And it's just, like, unless you're not interested in math, like, there's really no reason for you to be taking that class because you go really in depth into, like, I don't know. I feel like it's just not necessary unless you're trying to do STEM.
Yeah. And also applications, you learn more topics, so you get, like, a broader understanding of
and it's like
concepts.
a stats class, but you also do learn calculus in it. So it's not, like, fully stats. Like, you still get all your bases covered. Like, you know calc and stats. So I feel like that class is just better because you walk away with, like, more knowledge of more topics, but also, like, if you wanted to go more in depth, then you would, like, take analysis. But you would just, like, know less topics, I guess. So I feel like it's just, like, pick your poison, really.
Right, and both of them are super hard, so I don't think
one's easier. Like, I feel like people say apps is easier because you have to go less in depth, but in reality, like, you're technically learning more, so it's like...
Yeah, we're moving at a faster pace, because I think we covered, 8 more topics?
I have no idea, honestly.
Maybe 6? I don't know. A couple more, but, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I would
put it in C tier.
I would put both in C tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like they're, like, honestly, like, kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
They're both, like, hard. Wait, this is, like, look at how uniform this is.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
Okay, guys, this is the final ranking. And honestly, I would say it could be a little bit inaccurate because some of these classes we don't even take. Right. But for the ones we do take, it's good. It's pretty solid.
Comment below if there's any disagreements about our rankings.
Or agreements.
Oh,
and let us know if you're, like, going to, like, be joining the IB diploma. Or if you have any questions about it, we can answer.
Or comment, like, other IB classes that we haven't ranked here.
Oh, facts, yeah. But if anyone is scared to do the diploma, just do it. Just full send it. And honestly, the worst thing that can happen is you drop it, and even then, I mean, you tried. It's better that you tried than if you didn't try at all.
Yeah.
So just go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
If we can do it, you guys can too.
Faux show.
Okay, guys, thank you for coming on the record with us, and we'll see you next month. Bye.
Bye-bye.